This 25-year-old was born normal, strong and healthy, but after growing up, he found himself failing to walk on his feet as usual and crawling. They say he was poisoned after refusing to marry girls in this village who wanted him as their husband. But all he did was eating the chicken and leaving them hopelessly. Right now, no one believes he was born normal and later became like this. But what really happened to this man? He's at least happy that he has a father who takes care of him. We visit this family and they disclose more of what happened. I was born normal without any health condition, no deformity or disability. But then life happened and I became like this, all due to falling in love with girls. He believes he was one of the most charming persons here. He had a good, normal stature that attracted a lot of girls and women in this village. That many of them always wish to be loved, but not only be loved, but also be married by this man. It was so challenging because as a person, he would not fall in love with a multitude of girls, as he describes it. Love is a complex emotion that can mean different things to different people because they feel an intense attraction or infatuation. But they may not truly understand what love entails. People may say they love you because they want something from you. Such attention or affection may not truly care about you as a person. They loved me but then are jealous on who would win my heart. It was like a contest between themselves because I only loved one girl, but as I could see, they were all interested and crushing for me, and they knew it. And to make it worse, they ended up doing this to me so that they would all lose. The poor innocent man here condemns people with such an attitude, as he ended up being deformed all due to jealousy. He believes that those girls went to some witches and sent him some evil spirits that ended up breaking and deforming his limbs. Right now, he cannot move properly. He struggles with living life to the fullest as he did before this happened. The man himself claims that no one believes he's the same person, and whenever he tries telling people that he was born normal, moved and did everything as others, chances are that 99% would quickly say the same thing. He's lying. Despite her limbs being too weak, more especially legs that make it difficult for him to walk properly, it does not hinder him to help the society. He says, however much you are physically challenged or not, you can still contribute to your society. In so doing, he comes here and opens water for others. It's not a big contribution because anyone can do it for themselves, but it shows that he has a big heart and a great character. The dad has been a supporting friend to his own son, lifting him when necessary and helping him to do some activities that this 25-year-old cannot manage. He also tells us what he knows to the boy's condition and what he thinks was the reason behind this peculiar transformation.
Abo bakobwa bari babanye igihe kiza kugera bashaka ko hari uwo babana mu rukundo. None igihe kiza kugera umwana ati mwese noneho nge ntabwo nkibakunze mundeke mbanze nitonde mbanze nshishoze.
My son was not rushing. He was loved and admired by many. However, he was too young. He needed time to really see who loved him and who did not, who would be a real housewife and more. You know, it's not a thing you rush to when choosing someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. My son came to realize that among them, no one truly loves him and told them to give him some space.
Kari harya aravuga ati ngewe ndashaka ko byibuze nimara kubona ko harimo uwo nkunze niwe tuzagirana urukundo.
The reason he thinks they contributed in this is because the moment he asked them to leave him alone, give him more time, that's when he started being paralyzed, some body parts stopping to work, legs shrinking, becoming too weak to support movement, and so on.
Niyo kuba paralize kwiwe, twibaza ukuntu bigenze biratuyobera, ariko tuza gusanga ikibazo cyaravuye ku izo nshuti ze.
After becoming like this, we took time telling him that despite some evil people, not all people are bad. We helped him to move on, and he does not think of them anymore. He is concerned on his life. The dad still remembers it all as if it happened yesterday.
Ahita kwavuga ati nta kundi. Njyewe ngiye kurekeraho ntabwo nzongera kubana n'abakobwa.
It was one evening. He came saying he was with girls who loved him and they gave him the ultimate test. That was choosing any among them. He was tested and he thought not choosing any of them was a decent idea. Little did he know that his life wouldn't be the same again. He slept the next day. He woke up feeling too much pain in his limbs and other parts of the body. Since the 25-year-old has no wheelchair, if not crawling, most of the times, the dad has to be there and lift him. And he's becoming too old that lifting his son is too difficult for him. As in many rural villages, this family depends on subsistence farming, and they rely solely on the harvest. If they have a good season and harvest more, they have to sell the surplus. And that is the only way this family can generate income. If they had bigger pieces of land, they would be generating a lot. However, all they harvest is always consumed here at home. Unlike many men, Fidel Sr. helps in some domestic activities since her son who would be helping them is physically challenged. He cooperates with his old wife. The wife says she appreciates his husband's courage and motivation because if it wasn't him, the son would have been depressed. But thank God, the husband takes care. She also says that when raising their son, no one ever imagined that one day he would be crawling as he was born without any health issue. But it's life, she adds. No one knows what tomorrow holds. Since they all claim that this wasn't any sort of an illness, Fidel was never taken to the hospital since the day he became like this. And parents said that hospitals do not treat witchcraft, adding that a traditional doctor would at least be helpful.
Nta n'umwe yemeye ari kwemera mu gihe yari agishakisha uburyo agomba kugira uwo wakunda ashiduka ari uko bigenze. Ntekereza ko rero nta yindi gihamya, ntekereza ko ari abo bana b'abakobwa bamugize gutyo.
He thinks the boy ate too many chickens for those girls, and all they did was a payback. In this culture, when one is visited by a young man, they give them chicken as a sign that they want to be married. And if one eats chicken, then it means you have to marry them. That's why they never hesitated. And on the other side, they can't blame their boy, for everyone has the right to marry each and everyone they love. Since he became like this, he no longer associates with any female. Whenever he sees girls, he gets somehow traumatized. And he has vowed never to get back in a relationship. He's committed to remain single for the rest of his life. The 25-year-old needs a wheelchair to ease his movements, and no one here can afford it. They're here asking for support so that Fidel would be able to get one. You can contribute on the Giving Life link, found in description and pinned in top comments. It's important to remember that coping with strategies of difficulties may vary depending on the individual and the nature of the challenge, and it's okay to seek help and support from others when needed. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.